Hi, everybody. Kind of had a moment of technical difficulties for a second. Let's get into the intro.
I got a feeling that you got me covered too. I got you covered. I got you covered.
Give me a minute, guys. I don't know what was happening. It didn't want me to go live. I don't know why. We're just going to have fun tonight. I can see my sign is crooked, but I will fix it later. Came off and I put it up and I thought it had it pretty straight on, and I guess I did not. We're just going to have some fun tonight. I had fun with Suno, and I actually signed up with it. It was a birthday present that I wanted, and Josh gave it to me to be able to have it. I've been having some fun with it. So we're just going to have fun. I created 3 different songs on it. Actually, I created 4 because if you haven't checked out, we just did our first live from Blessing Through Connection. And so we did a theme song for that, and that came out really cool. And then I did 3 other theme songs, and I'm actually finishing up the last one right now. One I did for our Crochet Connection. It's our theme song that Jake Hudson did is still our theme song for our channel. But I wanted one very specific for the fact that what we do here is we crochet connection. So that's the first thing. Hi, Bud Files. That's the first song I did. And then the second song I did was the disco ball. And that is in all you great disco balls. I actually sent it over to my brother Jason, not by, by blood, but he's certainly family to me. He's become a brother, and so I said to him, I want your approval first, because he was the first one that loved the disco ball theme. So I did that, and then I just did one for fun. And we don't have any drama llamas here. The only llama, or the only drama we have is yarn drama. So I did one for just fun for that one. And so I just thought we'd have fun tonight and do those. So I'm doing the last one now. It shouldn't take that long to convert it, and then I'll be able to put it up. So I just thought we'd have fun, right? We gotta have some fun sometimes, So I'm waiting for this last one to work. I hope everybody's having a great day. This one to upload, and then I can finish it up. So the first one again is our theme song for Crocheting Connection. We just had a live. I didn't expect. I was able to actually go into Blessings Through Connection. If you haven't checked out that channel yet, to be able to kind of iron the kinks out, and I'm kind of really glad I did, because we had some kinks. So if you go watch that live, if nothing else, go watch it for the oh my goodness, for the watch hours. But the first live I did is probably a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. That's what it's for. The next live we're going to do for connection over there is on the first, and we will be actually Tuber Chat is graciously offered to make sure that he does a live after after Tuber Chat, and he is going to let us come in, and he's going to send people over. So that should be a busy stream. And then hopefully, I know it was going to take a little bit of time for people to understand how that channel is going to work. And so one person came in, so that was good. And I'm very glad that happened. So let me check. because I got this one. If I convert it over to an MP4 file, it works better. It doesn't take so much room, because otherwise it takes up a lot of room. And I have, with Streamlabs, or StreamYard, I could upload stuff and not have to keep it on the computer. With Streamlabs, apparently I do. So, that's fine. Okay. Get some of these windows closed up. My goodness gracious. All right. Okay. So, everybody ready to hear the songs? I have to hold on a second because I got them all. Okay. It's a black screen. Let me put up the llama one while I have it in here. And then we can listen to the first one. And I will put these up, especially the disco ball one, for you guys to be able to just be able, it'll be under videos. And I didn't get any recordings done for devotions today. I've been too busy. Tomorrow I will, because I do not want to get behind again. I'll have to fix that. That's fine. Okay. So. Is it going to work? Hold it. Hit it.
We are going to wrap things up. You have about 3
guys.
minutes to make those final connections happen. But don't let it stop there. Keep growing those. We are going to wrap things up. You have about 3 minutes to make those final connections happen.
What's going on here?
But don't let it stop there.
That obviously is not the one I wanted. So let's go ahead and play the first one, which is the crochet connection, while I figure out what happened to the drama llama one. All right, here we go.
Threads of words weave through the air, no hook in hand, but love to share. Friendship blooms in every line, a tapestry of hearts combine. In the chat we stitch our souls, no yarn, just stories making us whole. A loop of kindness never ends, crochet connection, we're more than friends. Support is spun in every phrase, a gentle glow that lights our days. With every knot we grow so near, a woven bond that draws us here. In the chat we stitch our souls, no yarn, just stories making us whole. A loop of kindness never ends, crochet connection, we're more than friends. No tools, no hooks, just hearts that mend, a pattern of love that time can't bend. We build each stitch with words we said,
Thank you. I have to unmute it to actually hear it because then I can't hear it because I don't have my earbuds. They're charging. Thank you for telling me. Anyway, welcome in, Real Odds and Evens. How did you like our theme song for Crochet Connection? Hi, Dan. Breaking news. How did you like it? I absolutely love it. We are more than friends. We're family. This is a community here. We've built a community here. I am so proud of that. And that is the theme song. So what we're going to do is put that on a video so you guys can go in and listen to it. Just to be reminded, we're crocheting connection. No crochet hook is required. And we're carrying that over to Blessings Through Connection because that's what we do over there. There's a pre-recorded videos. There's like a relaxing thing in the back, right? Grammy nominated. Well, you don't want to hear me sing. That's why I was muted. Just a relaxing thing. It's all about you guys coming in and connecting with each other. That's all absolutely 100% what it's all about. So now we got another one, but this time I got the right one. I'll put it out. We'll play this one in a minute. So hold on a second, because then I have to fix it. So we'll just Islam. All right. Are you guys ready to rock and roll the awesome disco balls that you are? Are you ready? Get your dancing shoes on because this one is awesome. And it is, and I just want to say this is not replacing Scott's song for us, Proud of Being Ourselves. That's a whole different one. I love that song. That is our mantra here. Be proud of being yourself. Everyone's taken. This is kind of combining proud of being yourself because everyone's taken with the disco ball thing that we kind of ran with and putting them together. I can tell you, since I came up with that saying and put it on there, I've seen more disco balls than I've ever seen in my entire life. So anyway, hold on a second. Hold on. Because I really want somebody to be here for it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm letting them know. Because guys, I don't have any brothers and sisters, but I have a lot of brothers and sisters that have happened through just this YouTube channel, through communities I have been in. And I am so glad. I am so thankful for all the support. And so I can't thank people enough. And there was one, I call him my brother, not by relation, but we don't have to be blood to be family. And so he came and he loved that disco ball saying. So he was the first person that heard it. I sent it over to him and I said, this is for your approval. You have to approve this first. I don't know if he'll make it over. Hi, Cruising Anytime. How you doing? If he doesn't, I told him we're playing it now. But he may not be able to be there, and that's fine. But anyway, y'all ready to get your rocking shoes on? Because this has got a rocking beat to it, I'll tell you that. For sure. I was hoping to see if he'd come in. Hi-hats on a mission. So he was the first one I sent it to because hold on a second. So you might hear this twice because if he comes in, I'm going to play it a second time. So you ready? Get your dancing shoes on, your disco shoes on. Let's go. So what did you all think of that? I'm telling you what, and we're just, whoops, see, I have to listen to myself. I had to listen to the song on turn up my phone. What did y'all think? Now I just put a bunch of links in the chat, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want y'all to connect. We usually wait till everybody comes on in and sits in chit chats, but this is a very different live because we're just having fun. You all are connecting like we want to do through Blessings Through Connection. So I don't know what you think, but I absolutely love that song. It can't compete with Scott's Proud to Be Me. I mean, it just can't. But it brings the fact that proud of being yourself with the disco balls together, and I love it. So that is our disco ball theme, and we have merch in the store, and Alfonso actually did the logo for Blessed Disco Ball Warriors, and there's merch in our store with that logo on it. So we did that one, and then I just had to have fun, and so forth. And I don't know about you, we don't do drama here at Blessed2Crochet. And you all saw me dancing. That's about the limit. And I used to be a good dancer. I used to love going out on a Saturday night and dancing and having fun. I used to love it. This girl cannot do that anymore. My ability to dance is about chair dancing, kind of like this. And I have to be very careful how I move because of my back. So, anyway, but that's the extent of my dancing. I don't dance, and you do not want to hear me sing. So I will limp sync. Hi, Ohio travelers. Hi, Ohio travelers. How are you doing? So anyway, I know we don't crochet on this channel, but we don't do drama on this channel. I avoid stress like the plague because it affects my fibromyalgia a lot. But the only drama I get involved in is yarn drama, especially when you have a thing of yarn and you're trying to find the end of the yarn and you pull it and what they call yarn barf comes out, and it's like, or you just did, hi Paula, you just did that and you're thinking to yourself, I have to undo 3 or 4 rows. So the only drama I deal with in my life is yarn drama or crochet drama. That's it. The rest of the stuff, we don't do drama. We talk about hard things sometimes here at Blessed2Crochet, but we don't do the drama. So, I had to do a theme song just for the drama. So anyway, we're going to do the theme song. You don't have to be crochet to deal with the drama. And just so you know, the kind of the picture in the background that I found for it, and I did it real quick. Hi Janice, was because that was hold on. Hide that. I'm still learning. Anyway, when you look in the background, I don't care whether you crochet or not, it's the most peaceful thing that you could think of. Oh man, I could just sit there relaxing with a crochet hook or a good book and just sit there and just escape for a while. So anyway, here's just a fun song about this llama don't do drama unless it's yarn drama, and Alfonso was the one that created that logo, and it is also in our merch store. So here we go, just a cute one.
Da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun. This llama's got no time for tears, no broken hearts, no fleeting fears. But when the yarn gets tangled tight, oh, that's the drama in her life. And no drama, no stress, just woolly mess. Her tangled threads are her distress. She'll spit no lies, she'll hum no song, unless the yarn has done her wrong. Da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun. She walks the hills with grace and ease, soft wool swaying a stitch or pull too hard. That's when her piece falls apart. No drama, no stress, just woolly mess. Her tangled threads are her distress. She'll spit no lies, she'll hum no song, unless the yarn has done her wrong. She doesn't care for soapbox fights, but drop needles keep her up at night. Her fleece is fine, her heart is calm, but yarn drama is her only qualm. No drama, no stress, just woolly mess. Her tangled threads are her distress. She'll spit no lies, she'll hum no song, unless the yarn has done her wrong. Da-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-dun-dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-ba-dun-dun, da-da-ba-dun, 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 da-da-ba-dun.
And because I did these through Sono, which on our link tree we have you can have a referral link over there. Oh, I'll be praying, Paul, for sure. And if you haven't checked out Blessings Through Connection, if you're a content creator, that's another great way to be able to connect with other people. We're going to be doing lives, and even if you do not have any content, Paul, the iLink is only for my moderators. We do not have a way of dropping links. If your links are dropped, it's done by my moderators. We don't have a code for it. We eventually may do that, and we may be Pacific Lives designed for that. But the iLink won't. Well, the iLink will only work for the moderators, just so you know. That'll take the link tree. So if you go back in the chat, I've dropped everybody's link that's come in tonight just to foster those connections. My mods, if anybody needs their link drop, please ask and they will drop it tonight. What we do is we do not usually drop links this quick because we want people coming in and making those connections and chit-chatting. But tonight we're just doing it a little differently because we're just having fun tonight, right? You have a tutorial about Nightbot. I'll have to watch it. I'm hesitant, and I'll tell you why. This is why I'm hesitant to put until we grow enough, where the chat's going enough, where if people come in, put in a code, and their link is dropped and leave, it won't affect it. But right now, hi Jean, how are you? Right now, if we do that, what happens is that and I've done it before, what happens is it absolutely kills. I mean, they just bury us. We've had people come in, say hi, we drop their links, and they leave. So we just stopped doing that, and I don't know if we'll restart, if we'll ever put in, a way for you all to do it. That's really why we've created Blessings Through Connection. And if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. We're trying to get to our 100. But, that's why we created that channel. So you guys can come in. We're making people moderators right away so that they can take their little finger or take their mouse and connect with somebody's channel. And you guys can build those connections, in a very successful way. And I would encourage people going to that channel. That's our way of giving back, that are content creators and not content creators, because content creators can connect with really great supporters, right? That's awesome, Paul. Really awesome supporters. And then viewers can connect with content creators, as well as content creators connecting with other content creators. And I encourage people that are coming to that chat, even if they go to a channel and it's just somebody that's a viewer. Remember, we all have channels. We all have channels. So whether you have content or not, YouTube calls it channels. So, even if you go to somebody's channel that doesn't have any content in that chat, give them a subscribe, because you don't know. Maybe they'll get to 200 people and they'll go, oh, I could go ahead and start a channel. And then they've got 100 or 200 people, subscribers underneath their belt. So I'd encourage everybody to hit that subscribe button. We just want to make sure, especially with the channels that have content, we're connecting in the right way. And so the proper way to connect, YouTube, whatever it is, proper way to connect with people, whether you are a viewer or you're a content, you're welcome. And again, we're trying to get, with Blessings Through Connections, we are trying to get to our first 100. So if you guys haven't connected with that channel, please do. We will be doing another live on the 1st. So if you haven't, done that, then go over and do it. The way to do it and connect with a channel is you go over to that person's channel, you find a 3-minute video or 3 minutes worth of shorts. You watch the video in its entirety, the 3-minute video, and you comment to something in the video, or you do the same thing with the shorts. Make sure you give the thumbs up, do the comments, hit the subscribe button. If you cannot do that, at the time you're doing it, go ahead and make yourself a little playlist and say connect playlist, and then go over to that channel, go ahead and grab a video, and then you can go back and make those proper connections, because YouTube has a wonderful way of unsubscribing people. We could sit, and I don't know what we are right now. Let's see. We're like one away from 1760, just so you know. I mean, we could be sitting at 1759. We could get 5 subscribers, and then we could wake up the next morning and we're back down 6. I mean, it's like, I didn't unsubscribe myself, but they do. They go through and they clean things out. They mess with our numbers all the time. So just make sure that when you're making the connections, that's how you make really solid connections with YouTube. That's how it needs to be done, and that's what we want to encourage and foster here. We want to make sure we're encouraging and fostering over there with Blessing Through Connection. Because here's the thing, and I'm going to play the Crochet Connection theme song again. Guys, we are not here at Blessed2Crochet, and I realized it when I was doing that song. We are not just friends. We are a community of people. We are a family. I know, Paul, and I don't like it. I don't. And just so people know, I guess it's something new. So if your YouTube name and your YouTube handle are different, you may want to go in and change it so that they match, so that people will know. Like, I'm going to go back into Blessed2Crochet, and I'm going to make my handle with capital Blessed2Crochet instead of it being lowercase. But so if your YouTube name and your YouTube handle are different, they've changed it, because now whatever your YouTube handle is exactly what's going on the screen, just so everybody knows. And sometimes people have made their YouTube handle and their YouTube channel different names. So it's the actual handle of everybody. But I'm going back. If you like, I'll type, I don't know if I don't, am I under Blessed2Crochet? Yeah, you'll see what I mean. I'm just going to type in hello, and I'm actually going to go back and change it so it's so it says the B and the C are capitalized. But anyway, we are more than friends here. We are a community, and we're family. That's it. And that's why I put that in that song. Thank you for being a part of Blessed2Crochet's community or family. And it is so true. I need the connection. I deal with chronic pain on a daily level. In order for me to be able to get through my day, crochet's in my hand, but also connection. And I need the connection. This is my mother's channel, so any revenue that comes over from this channel goes to my mom. And I'm thrilled to death with that. I'm happy with that. I need the connection. Yeah, it's just something to pay attention. You may want to go back in and change that, because apparently they're doing that now. And, like Blessings Through Connection, if you look at it, it's all caps, and, the B and the T and the C are capitalized. But we need that support in this life. And, we need to be a part of our actual communities. But if you're dealing with a chronic illness, that's not always possible all the time. And so this becomes, like Janice says, and I will figure out how to put people's things on the screen without it being the chat box. But anyway, I just am so thankful that I've had all the support, and it means a lot. And I just want to continue that. I want people to come in. I want people to connect. I want to see us going to 2,000 and growing more family members, and you guys realizing when you leave, listen, I'm proud to be myself. There's nobody else. Everyone else is taken. It has taken me till my birthday really to get to a position where I'm like, you know what? I'm proud of who God made me to be. I'm proud of myself. There's nobody else like me. I'm unique. I'm one of a kind. And I am so thankful. Yeah, they're always changing something for sure. And that's what I want people to understand and realize. And we need a support system. We need those connections happening. And for content creators and YouTube channels, if you realize that if you go into like Blessing Through Connections live streams that we're going to be doing and connect with people that are other content creators and viewers, you are going to grow. If you will bless other people, we're doing shout outs again. I'm starting to get back to what I was before everything kind of hit the fan after my aunt passed. I'm still struggling with being tired, but that's just going to take a while for my body to recover. But if we realize that if you give shout outs to smaller channels, bigger channels, you're going to get blessings back for sure. And, if you come in and support them, they're going to support you. And I hope that as we grow, we can come to some of the ones that are just starting and help grow their channel. It's why we do the shout outs. It's why we do them. And if we do shout outs, we're doing it on 2 different channels. We're doing it now through Blessed2Crochet as well as Blessing Through Connection. So anybody that gets a shout out from us is going to get it on 2 different channels. Now understand that when you come into Blessing Through Connection right now, there was 1 person in there tonight. It's going to be small because we're sitting at 66 people, unless that's changed. But we're sitting, and that is awesome. We're sitting at 66 people over at Blessings Through Connection. And so it is going to take a while for that to grow over time. And it's just going to take us just coming on live, and maybe not a lot of people come in. So if you come in and say, well, there's not a lot of people here, well, just give it time. It's going to grow just like the tree will grow. And if other people tell other people about it, and other content creators tell them about what we're doing over at Blessings Through Connection, we're going to grow. I can tell you that the one coming up for July 1st at 9 o'clock, that one is going to be rated into by Tuber Chat. And so if you're not involved with Tuber Chat, that's another great way to do it. But that's going to be followed. So that's going to be a busy stream, and hopefully that'll kick us off and we'll get to our first 100. But if you're not connected with that channel, we have to think of when we're trying to connect, we have to remember something. As content creators, when it's kind of the old-fashioned business meeting or business networking group and connecting group. When you used to go to a networking event, you used to hand out your business cards. Well, as a YouTube content creator, you're doing exactly the same thing in an environment like Blessings Through Connection, or even here. You're coming to that chat, we make you a mod, and you're going back and forth, and you're leaving your, little information on other people's channels and getting to know other people, and you're making those connections just like if you were in a networking event. And we have to do that. We have to be going to other people's channels. And my biggest advice is don't stay in your niche. It is the biggest thing. We would not be where we were if we had stayed in our niche. We went outside of our niche. We went to fishing channels, homestead channels, I mean, all different kind of channels in order to be able to meet people and interact with people and get them to know who we are and what we're doing. And then don't judge a channel by its cover first. Go in and, you know what? Go in and find out who they are first, because their name could be totally different than what you think they're going to be. So we're going to take a moment. Let's listen to the crochet connection, because we're talking about that one more time, because it's so good. It really, I mean, I didn't have to do much. I just put in I know it's AI stuff, but I just put in the stuff and it just rolled with it. Sorry. I have to do recordings over here, and then I had to, oh, it's a mess. I'm like, it was so much easier under StreamYard, but StreamYard got too expensive. So listen to this another time.
Threads of words weave through the air, no hook in hand, but love to share. Friendship blooms in every line, a tapestry of hearts combined. In the chat we stitch our souls, no yarn, just stories making us whole. A loop of kindness never ends, crochet connection, we're more than friends. Support is spun in every phrase, a gentle glow that lights our days. With every knot we grow so near, a woven bond that draws us here. In the chat we stitch our souls, no yarn, just stories making us whole. A loop of kindness never ends, crochet connection, we're more than friends. No tools, no hooks, just hearts that mend, a pattern of love that time can't bend. We build each stitch with words we said, our circle strong, it won't descend. In the chat we stitch our souls, no yarn, just stories making us whole. A loop of kindness never ends, crochet connection, we're more than friends.
So that is so true for what we're doing over here, and then too what we're doing over in Blessings Through Connection. And we do have a theme song, and I don't know if you guys are having fun with this. I mean, I've got lots of credits on Suno, but I may do this where we just have some fun with some songs and we just do the thing and come on and see what it's like. And if I could ever figure out how to screen share, I can actually do it, and we could type in a bunch of stuff and fool around with it. But I did also a theme song for Blessings Through Connection. That was another one that I did. So that was done. And then when this stream ends, we're going over to Alfonso's channel. And we're going to have some more music. I thought it would kind of carry in. We do the connection theme, we do the music theme, and we keep going. So I'm downloading the song if you haven't heard it. No, I actually don't want to do that. I'm going to, I messed it up. Anyway, if you go over to Blessings Through Connection, because if I do it on here, then it'll say, yeah, double thing. I can't do that. That's right. Anyway, if you go over there and you look under the shorts, you will see the theme song for Blessings Through Connection. That was another one. And if anybody wants a song, let me know. I love the fact that we did the disco ball one and we had Mocha dancing. I thought that was fun. I heard the theme song come over when I just went over to save video to watch later. Yep. It's it came out real cool, and this is the one I did. I will play it one more time. When we started this channel, one of the things we shortly came up with, and people are probably new to it, is something called a disco ball. It was a disco ball theme, and I don't have any sisters and brothers, but I have gotten brothers and sisters through this chat, through this channel, and so one of them, and he's one of my mods too, he's not able to be in here tonight, and if he came in, I said to him, I'll play it for you again. But when I made the song, I sent it over to him and I said, you gotta do Jason approved first. And he's like a brother to me, and I will never have a sister and brother in real life, but I have plenty of them through the communities that I've been involved in and here through YouTube and this channel as well, and I'm so grateful. And so we have the Proud of Being Me. That's Scott's song. That's 10 times better than what I created. But I wanted a song specifically that was talking about proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken, which we say at every stream we leave. And then also having the disco balls and combining them together. So for those that weren't here for it, plus it's just really fun. And Mocha if you go over to our TikTok, which is on our link tree, I did like this, and I think I put it on here too. If you go in our shorts, I did kick it with it, and Mocha, my AI kind of dancing, so with AI thing, but I thought it was fitting to put in for her thing. So we'll listen to that. We'll take a moment and thank our members. Thank our members. And then we're going to end the stream and go over and see Alfonso for some more music. So it's a musical kind of night here. So here we go. Let's get the disco theme going one more time.
dream won't be your own amazing disco
myself. I hope everybody's dancing with that one. Listen, I'm going to say this. There was a time back in April of 2023 when I didn't think that anybody wanted to be my friend. And I wasn't so proud of the person sitting here because I was told I was too sensitive. I was told I talked too much. I was told I was, so forth and so. I never have met a stranger. Can you tell? I've gotten to the place in my life I don't care. I was sensitive because I needed to raise a child with autism. I'm talkative because I do this well. And you know what? It was because of finding YouTube and finding communities that I stepped myself into that I found life friends for life. We built this community because I didn't want anybody like myself. When Christina was 13 years old, when you are raising an autistic individual, it can be the loneliest time in your life because nobody understands except for your family. You can't get out very much, and I wish I had had a community like this. And I remember going over to a friend's house playing with a selfie stick. We were trying to figure out we were playing around with the selfie stick. She just got it. We couldn't figure out how to get it to work. And we were just laughing up a storm. She was putting her phone on it, trying to get all the buttons going. We were just laughing. And I should have gotten in the car and laughed on my way home. I got in the car and cried. Because I sat there and said to myself, I can't remember the last time I sat on somebody's sofa with a girlfriend and laughed and had a ball. And somebody wanted to be my friend. And she's still my friend today, and I love her, and she's in Florida, and I wish I could see her more. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And the reason we started this channel in January of 2013, we put content on, but the reason why we started doing lives and doing connection is because I wanted to be that person that could sit with somebody, even if it was through this or outside on a rocking chair, or take you to Raising Cane's thing and have people come in and connect in the chat, that if they were home and they were by themselves, they didn't feel like they were by themselves. Or if they were going through a rough time, they didn't feel like they were going through a rough time. I didn't want anybody to feel like that. And I don't know where I'd be today, honest to goodness gracious, if I hadn't stepped into YouTube, if I hadn't found some of the communities that I found. I'm a different person. That tape that ran through my head that said nobody wants to be my friend, that is burned and been destroyed. The tape that says, Mary, you got to just change this about yourself and change that about yourself and change this about yourself. Hi, Janet, and this. Guess what? I like who I am. Do I need to modify some things at times when I'm around people that may be more quiet? Yes. Hi, main girl. Because you know what? I need to realize I can be an overwhelming personality because thanks, Dad, everyone I meet is never a stranger. And I want people to realize that. You've got to stand at one point and say, listen, I'm proud of being who I am, flaws and all, and I've got them. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the means. But you have to sit there and say, I'm proud of being myself because there's nobody else here on earth like you. Nobody. And if you don't find communities inside of YouTube and outside of YouTube to get yourself invested in, so when things happen in your life, the biggest to the smallest. When I lost my aunt, when she passed away, I was on YouTube at 11:30 at night because people had watched that journey with me, crying and letting people know she was gone. And I had 20 people sitting in the chat, giving me hugs and comfort. And they were all there for me. They were checking in every day. How are you doing today? Please let us know, if we can do anything. We're here to support you. And I knew I had people call if I needed to call and talk. When I was going through all the stuff I was going through health-wise, and I'm still not totally back to par, but I'm getting there. I had people there that were able to reach out to me and able to be there for me. Guys, we got to realize what we have in our hands. We have communities, and this is for people, whether you can go out and participate within your community, which you should be doing, or having people come into your home. Person-to-person interaction is so, so, so important. But this is a great place for when, like myself, when I'm really struggling, when I'm having a bad pain day, I'm in very loose clothing, I'm not able to do much, I can't go out. Listen, past couple of days with my back, I have yarn sitting in Hobby Lobby that I need to go pick up. I haven't gone and picked it up. That should tell you something. Today I was doing the stuff with the videos, and I'm going to do a review on it. I had a heating pad on my neck because my neck was very sore and everything was just stiff and sore. So, for people that are going through what I'm going through, or maybe they're taking care of a special needs child. When I took care of Christina, good gracious, by the time I got home from work and cooked dinner and got dinner cleaned up and got her ready for bed and did all the stuff, I wasn't going any place to do anything called connecting. And then when I was caretaking or helping my mom caretake for my dad with dementia, I wasn't going any place. I was too tired. Boy, do I wish I had some place to go into when I went over to see my dad, and he looked at me for the first time, and I prayed this prayer. I said, Lord, please let him forget my name first, because I knew my daughter couldn't handle it. And guess what? I was the first one he forgot. And I looked at him and I said, Dad, and he looked at me and said, hello. He said, hello, nice to meet you. And I said, Dad, you don't know who I am, do you? And he said, no. He said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm your daughter. He said, oh, okay. And I put a smile on my face and I said, Dad, that's okay. And I walked next door, because we lived next door to my mom. Walked next door crying the entire time. It fell in the arms of my husband. But I really wish that I'd had a place to come into, a community to come into, to say, you know what happened today? My dad, who's known me for 40 plus years, forgot who I was. Or you know what, today I've had a really, really, really rough day with my daughter. Or I just got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. When I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, I knew I had fibromyalgia. But I remember the rheumatologist looked at me and he said to me, guess what? I said, so what do you think? He said, you have fibromyalgia, goodbye. There wasn't really much they could do. And I remember the next day going into the bathroom and going into the shower, banging and crying because I was so angry that I knew that I was never going to be out of pain. I was going to deal with pain till the day I leave this world. It was never going to stop. And that was a pretty daunting thing to realize. I'm always going to hurt no matter what. And I wish I'd had a place to go to. And I'm not on my soapbox, but I'm just trying to tell you how important connection is. And it was because of the YouTube channels that I got myself involved in, and I started going there. And one of them said to me, if you have something to say, hit that big red button. And I hit that big red button, and this is what you see as a result of it. And the only thing I get out of this is the connection. I told my mom from day one, this is your channel. Can I use it to connect with people and go on, and they have a place to connect? I'll get the connection and you get the revenue. And she said that would be great. She does a lot of stuff in the back scenes that you guys don't see. But she's not someone that, hi Lori, she's not someone, that's okay, we're about ready to head off and head over to Alfonso. She's not someone that can do She doesn't do this well. I do it well, but she doesn't do it well. But anyway, that's my little soapbox. You guys got to connect with each other. And if you're content creators, get in other chats, connect with people, make conversations with people, and always know this, you're part of Blessed2Crochet's family. Dead straight. And that's because we're here for each other as much as we can be. So I'm going to play Sole Caregiver for my husband, so I'm afraid the day he doesn't remember me. I am praying for you. I am absolutely, you are in my prayers. I'm going to play this one last song so that I can go through, because I want to put people's links so you all can do your connection. I'll play for those that came in that didn't hear the llama song, because we don't do drama here. We talk about hard things, but we do not do drama here. And then we'll head you over to Alfonso's. I just want to mention something about this song about the drama llama. And Alfonso did the logo for the drama llama one, but I'm allergic to wool. But I guess llamas have wool, so I had to go with it. But I can't use wool. I can't crochet with wool. I can't touch it. I can't have anything to do with it. Anything made with wool, I have a reaction. So for all the crocheters in here that just walked in, I will play this song, and I will do this and then let you all do the connections. We'll thank our members, and then we'll head over to Alfonso's, which already is undergoing right now.
Da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun. This llama's got no time for tears, no broken hearts, no fleeting fears. But when the yarn gets tangled tight, oh, that's the drama in her life. And no drama, no stress, just woolly mess. Her tangled threads are her distress. She'll spit no lies, she'll hum no song, unless the yarn has done her wrong. Da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun. She walks the hills with grace and ease, soft wool swaying in the breeze. But drop a stitch or pull too hard, that's when her piece falls apart. No drama, no stress, just woolly mess. Her tangled threads are her distress. She'll spit no lies, she'll hum no song, unless the yarn has done her wrong. She doesn't care for soapbox fights, but drop needles keep her up at night. Her fleece is fine, her heart is calm, but yarn drama is her only qualm. No drama, no stress, just woolly mess. Her tangled threads are her distress. She'll spit no lies, she'll hum no song, unless the yarn has done her wrong. Da-da-ba-dun, ba-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, da-da-ba-dun, da-da-ba-dun, dun, dun, da-da-ba-dun.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. I just thought it was crazy because I can't use wool. I can't be anywhere near it. But that's okay. The ones that can use it make beautiful things. I can't. But I'm thankful I can still use acrylic and cotton. So we're going to take a moment. We're going to thank our members. When this live stream ends, it will head over to Alfonso. We will raid him. Remember to be proud of being yourself. Everyone else is taken. And just remember this. We are thankful for our members if they're able to do that. We have our 99-cent membership. It's just a basic support membership. And then we have our Blessed2Crochet Blessed Disco Ball membership at $2.99. And that just means you get the videos out first before anybody else does. And we don't expect it. It's never expected. It is appreciated for the support. And then, of course, at the end, it says, Elvis is saying, thank you very much, because I'm just thankful that people showed up. I'm so grateful. I love when you all do that. And then, of course, we have the Blessed Disco Ball saying, if I could talk. And join us July 1st for Blessing Through Connection and another live stream. And it's going to take a little bit of time for that to grow, but it will grow. So let's just take a moment and thank our members and just a little bit more dancing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Boy, I need to get with that, right? Thank you, Chris. Anyway, just so people know, Scott does our intro and our outro. He is giving me the music to be able to use. He is totally blind. He's been blind since the day he was born. And he cannot play anymore. This is older recordings. 2 of those songs are on our channel. We'll put up some more songs of his. But he's totally blind. He's like an uncle to me. So, Got You Covered, which is on our channel, and Proud of Being Yourself, which is on our channel, are the intro and the outro for Blessed2Crochet. That song that you just heard for the members, that is another song he did when he was young, and we actually have that one. We'll put that up. But if you listen to him go through those keys, you're amazed that he was all self-taught. And when I was looking for the song for the intro for Blessings Through Connection, I thought Scott spoiled me. I got to use a Scott song. But we used the theme song for Blessing Through Connection on the way out. But I'm like, I have to use a Scott song for the intro. And it worked out just perfect. It was really good. So, and actually he those were all songs he actually sung and wrote. And that song we used for Blessing Through Connection, he said, I really never liked that song, but that's okay. Everybody else seemed to like it. But it worked out so perfectly. So anyway, you will see that theme kind of running through when we use it, but it's amazing. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. This will redirect you over to Alfonso's channel. Let's go ahead and raid. You'll see me over there. And then after this, I'm going to go relax. I've been busy all day. Didn't get any devotions recorded, but I got caught up with devotions. I just got to not get behind, like as behind as I was. I just got to sit and edit and get them up. And I will. So remember, we have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. And again, be proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken. We'll see you over on Alfonso's channel. I will drop the link just in case, but it should redirect you over there. And anyway, thank you for showing on up. And if I can spell correctly, I think my brain is mush. I cannot spell music. And I know how to spell music, but it's not working. Hi, Supreme View. We're about ready to head off. I think I did it. We're going to go over and raid Alfonso's channel. I think that's right. It should come up now. I don't think I spelled music right. My brain. Guys, I've been working on stuff all day long, and I'm thinking to myself, there we go. Awesome. Thank you. And Supreme View, if you haven't gone over and checked out Blessings Through Connection, go over there, because that's going to be a great way where you can come in and connect and pick up subscribers and get to know people over there too. And we'll be doing another live stream over there on July 1st at 9 o'clock after Tuber Chat. So let's see you over at Alfonso's. We'll catch you on the next one. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everybody.